My name's Nancy Cavanis. I'm the owner of Advice 5 Cents Bed and Breakfast here in Duck. I co-own the B&B with Donna Black. And we started the annual Advice 5K 20 years ago. So now that we're in 2015, we're coming up not only on the 20th anniversary of our business, but the 20th anniversary of our annual Turkey Trot. It attracts ages 0 to 90. Every year, runners and walkers, all abilities, people who run one race or walk one race a year, which is our race, and then some very, very proficient runners who come and give it everything they have to win, wait for it, a pumpkin pie.
It's the serious runners, it's the casual walkers, it's the grandparents and the children and everybody. It's a community event, it's everybody. And that's what I like about it. It's very unified, it's very low-key. I just love the whole environment of the day. And even after, when we gather for the refreshments and the door prizes, and really I think the door prizes are more competitive than the actual race, because if you've ever been there, it's pretty serious business. And we love Duck, and we love to support the community and be part of it.
So this is really the excitement of Thanksgiving. This is the giving back to the community. This is the thing that makes Thanksgiving worthwhile, and that's the Turkey Trot. So it's our family thing.
Our race started with just over 100 people, and we were pretty impressed that we got that many people, and now we max out, cap to capacity, probably 800 runners this coming year because of the anniversary year. In 43 minutes, we sell out. So, as you can imagine, the logistics have changed over the years, but it's still pretty basic. We start right out in front of the B&B, and we have a 5K course that sort of rambles through 2 of the residential neighborhoods here in Duck, and then finishes with a big old fun party down at Duck Pizza at the Scarborough Lane Shops at the end, where we have music and food and prizes and the pumpkin pies for the winners.
My name is Esther Fisher, and I'm from Greenville, North Carolina, and I'm 20 years old, and I've been doing the Turkey Trot since before I could remember. It's been such an awesome place that our family comes every year. We've looked forward to it every year, and ever since I could remember, whether I was running or walking or with my parents, it was something that we always looked forward to. It was a tradition that no one ever wanted to stop.
One of the best things for me as race director is I have been able to watch tiny little kids grow up in this race. So, I can remember in year 1, the parent with the little 5-year-old coming to pick up their race number. And now when I look up from the registration table, I see somebody who's graduated from college. Maybe it does make me feel a little old, but it also drives home what a community family tradition this is for people. That is the one thing I hear over and over and over again after the race, during the race, before the race, at the party, is what a tradition this is for families.
Yeah, for me, it's been something I've really grown up with. I ran this race when I was in elementary school, and now I'm in law school. And it's just been a joy to be a part of this. It's become a family tradition for us to do it every year over all these years. It's a race, but it's a very fun race, and I always try to treat it as very laid back and try to say Happy Thanksgiving to as many people as possible out there, cheer on. Thank the volunteers for all the work they do. It's always exciting to be out there. It's always very fun.
The Turkey Trot not only is a fun event for families, it's a great event for businesses to be a part of, but I think the biggest attraction about the Turkey Trot is the money it raises for the community.
The day of the Turkey Trot is a lot of fun. The running aspect, of course, is great. It gets everybody out and moving. But the afterward, it's great to hang out with everybody, the community. You'll see lots of people you know, and our customers. It's a wonderful way to chat with the customers, actually get to meet their children and their grandchildren that they talk about all the time with us in the store. So it's really nice.
There were no volunteers in the old days. And so my wife and I rolled up our sleeves and we got behind the table and we started to help out. We introduced ourselves to Nancy, and she's held us captive for 19 years. But we love the captivity. It really is a wonderful thing to be part of the cadre of elite volunteers who put on the race here and make everything go so smoothly. And also, what a great community event. I mean, the money that comes into the registration pool gets turned over to the Community Foundation and takes care of all kinds of charities locally. So what better way to say Thanksgiving than that?
All of the money that we've raised from the Turkey Trot has gone to good causes. A couple years ago, we established a charitable endowment in its name. So now all the proceeds of the event go to a charitable endowment that's managed by the Outer Banks Community Foundation, and it is set up specifically to fund community health projects that will directly affect and help people on the Outer Banks, and that will happen forever. So 20 years from now, 40 years from now, 100 years from now, the annual Advice 5K Turkey Trot Fund is still going to be making grants that will benefit the Outer Banks.
It's one of those things that's not intimidating at all. You come, you have this relaxed atmosphere, and everyone feels included, which I think is nice. You don't feel like you have to be like a marathon runner to do this. It's the best way to start the day. It's the best way to start the whole holiday season.